Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the GeekBuddy, where we are doing another trailer reaction for you. We've done the teaser for this one in the past, but it was so good. The movie, we've watched the final scene for this one, yes?
Yes, we've watched Rolex's
We watched
intro.
a scene. We've watched a scene. Okay, we've seen a scene for this one. Sorry, I get them mixed up sometimes. I'm terrible about that. But it's Vikram. We're watching the official trailer for Vikram. Since I haven't seen the movie and the teaser was fantastic, I'm excited for this.
Spoiler, Jim. I've seen this. Right, this is a great trailer. I'll tell you this now.
I'm looking forward to it.
Right,
because I wanted to bump this one up my list because of how good that scene was.
Yeah.
I really love that scene. I bumped this up the list, so hopefully I can get to it before I do the KGF stuff. We shall see. This trailer could very well tell how fast I'm going to be watching this movie. Let's put it that way. I didn't even do the introductions. I'm so excited, though. It's Jimmy Bebe, as you all should know if you're returning viewers, and if you're not, that's who it is, Jimmy Bebe. And over here, right there, Nick the Geek. He's the adorable guy, the specs guy. He's all the above. He's the one you guys tune in to watch. I'm just here for filler. How you doing today, bud?
I'm good, Jim. I'm really looking forward to this. Vikram is fantastic. The teaser was fantastic. I have seen this trailer before. I watched it with a friend. I can't wait to see your reaction personally to it, because obviously it's a second time for me, so I know what I'm going to say. But I can't wait to see what you do, because I know you really like the guy who plays Vikram in all of the teasers. You've said before you like his facials, you like his emotion, you like the fact that the guy is in his 70s and looks like he is 35.
And whooping ass.
And whooping ass.
That's what I like to see.
I'm really looking forward to doing this again. This one's quite high up on my list to watch after Kintara and Brahmastra. Yeah, so no further ado, let's get to it.
3, you're cued. 2, I hope. 1, hit the play button. Let's go.
Tiger, leopard, we prowl and hunt their prey.
காலையில விடியல பார்க்க போறது யாருங்கிறத இயற்கை தான் முடிவு பண்ணும். ஆனா இந்த காட்டுல யாரு எங்க எப்ப விடியல பார்க்க போறாங்கிறத முடிவு பண்றது இயற்கை இல்ல. நான்
Once upon a time.
Rules and regulations. Go. எங்களுக்கு இல்ல. உங்களுக்கு இருந்தா.
The rules and regulations don't apply to us.
ஒரு மூமுடியை கழட்டுறோம்னா இன்னொரு மூமுடி போட்டவனால தான் முடியும். என் சரக்கு என் கையில் கிடச்சுன்னா உன் கவர்மெண்ட்டுக்கு நான் வர தேவையில்லை. என் கவர்மெண்ட் என்னால் உருவாக்க முடியும்.
யோ, உங்களுக்கு டெரரிஸ்க்கு என்ன வித்தியாசம்?
One man's revolution is another man's terrorism.
சார், நம்ம வெளியே வராதபடி சந்தனத்தோட சுத்தி வளைச்சா என்ன சார் பண்றது?
இந்த மாதிரி நேரத்துல வீரங்கள்லாம் அடிக்கடி சொல்ற வார்த்தை என்ன தெரியுமா? தப்பாத்துக்கலாம்.
Throw punch. So cool.
Okay, so I'm going first since you already know what you're gonna say.
Go for it.
Do that. I'm gonna make you think about it a little bit longer. That was very different than I think what we've come to. It was, I guess, a little bit like KGF, but I feel like it had a darker tone to it. I'm excited because old people in hero roles where they are complete badasses is intriguing to me. I like to see how they can pull it off. He looks to be pulling it off easily. I have no problems buying him as a badass.
Yeah.
The one scene where he uppercuts the dude in the chin and it was just so solid and like something flew out and the guy's like, oh, I don't know what it is about that scene, but something about, I guess, the hard hitting nature and how it was shot, like really said, okay, I want to see this. I know that sounds really weird the way I just worded it, but that something like things like that are the things that I catch and think, okay, that's what makes you different from the other things I watch, and that's why I want to watch this. It wasn't overly crowded, the trailer. I think they showed just enough to kind of give me like that, okay, what else are you going to show me? I have to watch to see. Coupled that with the fact that the teaser was that one scene in the cabin, correct? If I remember correctly, and I loved that scene.
The axes were under the table.
And then I also loved the Rolex scene. Yeah, I'm definitely watching this before KGF. I'm sorry for those waiting for the reviews, but I'm watching this before KGF. I'm thoroughly just excited to watch this. I'm going to give it a 4.75.
Okay.
Because it was done really well. I don't think there was anything that really grabbed me other than the fact that it just looks really, really interesting and cool. So that's what's preventing it from getting the whole shebang of a 5-star rating. 4.75 isn't bad, though. Now you may go, sir.
Right. You know Quentin Tarantino, yes? Obviously.
Absolutely. My second favorite director.
And you know Grindhouse.
Love them. They're awesome movies.
All right. Well, that trailer is a Grindhouse trailer to me, with a Tarantino switch, because I know for a fact the scenes in the trailer are shown out of order. The way Tarantino shows all of his trailer scenes out of order, so it throws everything out the way, so you can't give anything away. The soundtrack is very cool. It's very deliberate. It's got a cadence to it that keeps you questioning what's going to happen.
I feel like it sets the tone of the scenes and movies that we're watching. Yeah,
that's a very good way of putting it. Like you, I love old people being in hero roles. I think it's a phenomenal choice. I'm a big fan of like the Taken movies over here, where Liam Neeson who is a much older man, is put into the role of the hero. The action.
The show Kung Fu was my first introduction to things like that. I loved watching that with my grandpa when I was younger, and that's where I kind of got that old hero fascination.
Yeah, I love Kung Fu. No, I love Kung Fu. David Carradine is one of my heroes. But what's the best way to put this? It's cool for cool's sake.
Okay.
And I appreciate cool for cool's sake. This movie knows what it is. It's not pretending to be high art. It's not pretending to be some super fancy visual spectacle. It's fast, hard-hitting, gritty, and grimy. And it tells
They lean into it.
Yeah, they lean into it massively. And I appreciate that. Like, this trailer to me is a 4.5. I can't give it any higher because it's not up there with Brahmastra, but it's close. Like, this... Seriously, I'm going to watch this movie as soon as I've finished with Kantara. Because I've got to watch Kantara.
RRR?
And RRR, yes. Time.
We're going to have problems if you don't finish RRR.
I know. I'm getting there. I promise. I'm getting there. Flipping. But I'm going to watch this one. Vikram's on my list. I really like the main character. Like, I think he's got a very unique look. And all of his lines in the trailers are delivered with a lot of solidity. Like when he talks, I know it's subtitled, but you can see on somebody's face their conviction and the solidity of how they deliver their performance.
The energy. You see their energy. In wrestling terms, or to compare it to someone in wrestling, for those who watch it, that's why I appreciate Asuka so much. Is because I never know what she's saying, but I can tell her energy, and I'm like, okay, I'm with it 100%.
Yeah.
The one thing I'm looking forward to the most is I loved the Rolex character, and I'm loving this old man character. I cannot wait to see the dynamic between the two. His acting since he was 4 years old. His name is Kamal Hassan. Okay.
Okay.
I cannot wait to see the dynamic between the big bad and the old hero, because they both have very interesting personalities from what I've seen.
Well, at one point in that trailer, I don't know if you noticed it, its Rolex has a gas mask on.
Yeah.
That gas mask is full of cocaine.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Hype, baby.
The moment I see something like that in a film, I'm like, yeah, I'm down. I'm absolutely sold with this because that guy is going to be so off his face in about 2 minutes that anything could happen. What's the producer saying here? Oh, he's not Rolex.
Rolex will appear in sequel.
Okay. Well, it's a guy that I thought was Rolex. He's got a gas mask on, and it's full of cocaine.
Either way, it's cool as shit.
Yeah, it's excessively cool. Like that's the thing about this trailer, this film in general. Everything we've seen from it, it's just cool. As I say, it's cool for cool's sake.
Our producer is saying he's better than Rolex in movie, so we'll see. My only thing with the Rolex is I've seen that scene and I just absolutely loved him. So I can't say that he's fantastic, but he seemed fantastic. And if you're telling me that this guy is going to be better than that, I'm sold. I'm ready to watch it. But it's comment time. That's right. Comment of the day. Your comment could be read right here. But first, you got to do the typing thing. Keyboard, type what you want to tell us. Tell us we're doing a good job. Tell Nick he's an adorable man-child. To anything. Give us recommendations. What kind of recommendations are we looking for, Nick the Geek?
We're looking for old movies. The older, the better. We're looking for bad movies. The worse, the better. Because so far, everything you send us that you say is bad, we freaking love. I mean, you don't have the issue that Jimmy and I love.
That it's so bad that it's good. Don't send those. Send us it's so bad that it's like, this is cringy.
It's eye-bleedingly terrible. Because Jimmy and I kind of love bad movies.
So, they're the best. They're the best movies in general.
Yeah, they're the best thing. It's like we're both horrendously large fans of Kevin Smith. The general populace considers most of Kevin Smith movies to be low-budget trash. They're terribly wrong. It's low-budget genius. But
those are fighting words to me.
It's low-budget genius. And I think a lot of low-budget movies are genius. So please, old movies, preferably from the 80s. If you can send us anything from the 80s, we're going to be over the moon.
Best era.
It's the best movie in cinema in the West, so I'm under the assumption it's the best era in cinema in the East.
I would like to be able to compare I know you guys don't like us comparing them. I would like to compare the height. Because to me, the height of cinema over here is the 80s. I just love the 80s movies. I think they're peak. So I would like to know where, at least have an idea of where the Indian cinema was at that same time.
Yeah.
That's what we're getting at. But we've moved away. It's comment time. And today's comment comes from Adam3725. And he says, this movie is part of the LCU part of a universe. LCU means Lokesh Cinematic Universe. Lokesh Kanagaraj is the director of these movies. He only directed 4 movies. All of them are blockbusters. Kaithi 2019 and now Vikram 2022 is set in the same universe. Both are great action thrillers. And I believe that was from the scene that we did the other day.
Yeah,
that comment was from that scene.
Well, I have to say, then the Tarantino comparison is actually not that far off. Yeah. If this man has created his own universe and he's only directed a limited amount of movies, but they're all enrolled within, he's basically the Indian answer to Quentin Tarantino.
I can get behind that. Love Quentin Tarantino. Does really, really, really interesting movies. So with that, it's time to roll on out of here. Before we do that, the adorable Nick the Geek has something he needs to tell you.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoy what we do here at GeekBuddy, if you like the content we're putting out, please consider leaving a like, subscribing to the channel, hitting that notification bell so we don't miss anything else in the future. It's free. It really helps us out, and it's the only way the YouTube algorithm knows we exist. Not only do you not want to disappoint this face, you don't want to disappoint this face. I know I go on about this adorableness all the time, but look at this man's beard. Right, this man has style. This man has style beyond style. Don't disappoint this beard.
Just to get this in there real quick, I was going through the comments and someone did talk about how stylish my beard was. So whoever said that, I'm sorry I don't have it in front of me. Thank you for that. And you're not wrong. It is a very stylish beard.
It is. It is indeed. Mine's just grey and trimmed. But, ladies and gentlemen, he's been Jimmy Bay. I've been Nick the Geek. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye-bye.